Hello everyone and welcome to our today's webinar where we are going to discuss how to streamline your meetings workflow and how to use different technology and different tools like adam.ai to streamline your meetings workflow. My name is Mehinur and I'm a demand generation manager at adam.ai, and I'm excited to be with you here in this webinar. A quick intro about Adam. Adam.ai is an all-in-one meeting management platform that helps you to capture, manage, and share knowledge before, during, and after your meetings. It helps you to transform the content into valuable assets and drive successful business outcomes. For today's agenda, we're going to discuss, as I mentioned, how to streamline your meetings workflow and why you need that, and how to leverage technology like adam.ai to help you. And make sure to stick around till the end of the webinar, as I'm going to share the ultimate checklist for productive meetings. So let's begin. Why you need to streamline your meeting workflow? You're probably here because you're a project manager who manages many meetings with your team. You may feel like your meetings are not that productive, or there's other ways where you think you can improve your meetings. And most workplaces, not only yours, have the same struggles on how to prepare for a meeting, how to make sure the meeting is on its top performance, how to make sure the attendees are really optimizing their time during this meeting. So it's not only in your workplace. Most organizations has problems with their meetings. You need to streamline your meeting workflow because meeting sucks everywhere. So there are a lot of meetings that could have been just an email. Why should we have done all this meeting, invited attendees, wasted time and resources for discussing something that could have been an email? So also one of the other issues could be attendance wasn't that important. You should have just delivered this conversation through Slack channel or any other form. There has been a lot of meeting statistics and studies that have been done by different organizations discussing the problems of meetings. And here are the results. So a survey by Atlassian found out that the average employee attends around 62 meetings per month, with over 50% of these meetings considered a waste of time. Another survey by salary.com mentions that 47 employees considered unnecessary meetings to be the biggest waste of time at work. Clarizen found out that 45% of employees felt that too many meetings were the biggest obstacle to productivity in the workplace. And another survey done by Bain and Company, where it concluded that executives spend an average of 23 hours per week in meetings, with many of them providing little value to the organization. When also asked what are the top meetings frustrations to employees, the top frustrations were about beginning the meeting time later than the time scheduled, lack of clear agenda was one also of the top, meeting planning, lack of agenda planning, people asking too many questions during the meeting, a meeting that's scheduled too early in the day or not suitable for most of the employees, discussing topics during meetings that don't apply to everyone present, and a lot of other problems came from these surveys. I have also been reading a book. It's called The Surprising Science of Meetings. It's by Dr. Stephen, where in his book he conducted a lot of other surveys, and he found out that even though a lot of studies mentioned and confirmed the problems of meetings, frustrations to either the managers or employees, there are also evidence on the other side that mentions how important are those meetings. We can't deny the importance of meetings. We can't stop meetings in the organizations because simply in meetings we discuss problems, we brainstorm with the team, and we come up with results, solutions, and still meetings are important. So the solution to the problems of meetings is not to eliminate meetings and get rid of them. I think the real solution for that is to know how to better conduct meetings, how to better organize for them, and leverage the time of your resources and employees in more productive meetings. So, if we knew how to streamline our meeting workflow, what are the benefits? What's this going to result in? It's going to result in improved communication between everyone in the meeting, better decision making. We come up from meetings doing decisions. We take decisions during these meetings, either board meetings, team meetings, all meetings. We need to take better decisions, right? We're going to have access to information in real time, increase our productivity, time management, and save organizations time, resources, employees time, and reduce these meeting costs, and of course improve the overall team performance. So by streamlining your meeting workflow, you can help ensure that meetings are more efficient, effective, and focused. And of course, this leads to a better outcome and higher productivity. So it comes here to the second question: how to do that? How to streamline your meeting workflow? So a lot of studies, many studies have been done on this topic. How to better have a meeting workflow. And it has been proven that the best way to streamline the meeting workflow is to classify your meeting, organizing your meeting into three main stages. The first stage is how to manage the meeting before, and then during, and then after the meeting. When you put them into three phases, you're going to be able to have like a checklist on how to organize and manage your meetings and never forget any of them. So before the meeting, we have sharing the meeting agenda. So it's never possible to go into a meeting and invite attendees without sending agenda on what is going to be discussed. So first, share meeting agenda. Set time for each agenda item. You can also ask attendees to suggest what they want to discuss and either approve it or decline it, right? So first, before the meeting, you need to share the meeting agenda, invite the right attendees who will really benefit from this meeting and will really add value to this meeting, and also prepare all the documents and materials related to this meeting. So you don't need to waste time during the meeting searching or finding a document that you need to discuss. Everything should be done before the meeting. So before the meeting, you need to share agenda, invite the right attendees, and prepare the meeting documents and materials. Second phase is what's happening during the meeting. During the meeting, you make sure that agenda items are taken on time, and you take meeting notes, assign action items during the meeting, and tag each one responsible for each action item, add due date and everything, and finally make decisions. Because this is what you aim from the meeting. You take what you has been discussed, what's the notes, what's important you've been talking about, what decisions you take, what action items are on each individual. After making sure of all of this during the meeting, you come up at the end of the meeting. You need to share minutes of meeting on the last phase, share the minutes of meeting, so everyone has a reference to get back to, and you need to follow up on action items. As a project manager, you need to follow up what obstacles are facing your meeting or your attendees in doing their action items, what's accomplished and what needs help. So if you make sure you go through all these three phases before, during, and after your meetings, I can assure you that you have much more effective and productive meetings. Okay. How to leverage technology to streamline your meeting workflow. How technology helps you. We have all been using tools like Zoom, Google Meet for the meeting scheduling, and also other tools for Calendly scheduling the meeting, taking notes on Notion, and your task management tools could be probably Trello or Asana or other tools. These technologies are all amazing and they have proven to be facilitating your meetings, but the only problem with these tools is that they help you in only one of the phases that we have been discussing. So tools like scheduling, like Calendly, they are only focusing on scheduling the meeting. And then tools like Zoom, they help you for the audio and video conferencing tools, and they have been amazing during the meeting. But with Zoom, you are not using, or you don't have one place to have the video conference and also take notes. So you go and try another tool like Google Documents to take the notes, or Notion or other tools to spread these notes, right? And then you can also use Slack to share the minutes of meeting, or email, write the meeting notes and decisions taken on emails. The problem on that is that they are scattered. Tools, so many tools your team are using that makes the notes and your meetings are scattered. You have to switch from Zoom and then you go to Google Documents or your email to find out what we discussed in the last meeting, what you need to prepare. When you come to prepare for your next meeting, you have to search what we discussed last meeting, what was my action items, what I want to discuss on this meeting. We need something that helps us manage our meetings all in one tool. So it keeps our team focused, and as a project manager, I can get back to without feeling lost between action items scattered everywhere before my meeting. And this is when we'd love to introduce Adam. This is when adam.ai comes in. So adam.ai is a tool that can help you with all the phases that we have discussed without the need to be scattered with so many tools to help you manage each phase. Adam.ai will help you before, during, and after your meeting. Because with Adam, you have the built-in scheduling tool where you can share it and others schedule meetings with you, either inside your organization or outside the organization. There is a built-in scheduling. You can create meetings and schedule meetings using your built-in video conferencing tool. You have your own video conferencing tool inside your organization, inside your meeting management tool. And when you use Adam as a video conferencing tool, you have it on the same page with your content. So you can collaborate and add content where all your team members can see during the call, not just a window for video conferencing using other tool and another separate tool for content management and collaboration. And also on the same page during the meeting, you can add your action items, directly assign attendees on each item, and add the due dates. Also, Adam has its own assistant, Adam, the AI meeting assistant, that helps you through the whole process, before, during, and after. Like meeting transcriptions, the assistant can help you in suggesting meetings agenda. It can help you after having the transcription to summarize the meeting notes, select the actions agreed on the meeting, and directly assign the attendees. So, why Adam? Adam.ai, again, it helps you with scheduling, and this is how your booking page looks like. And you can also have the chance and ability to connect with your own calendar, like if you have Google Calendar, Office 365, you can integrate with other tools. With Adam also, you can have agenda templates and meeting templates, overall meeting templates, not only for the agenda, but you can, like, if it's a board meeting, it's general meeting template, weekly meeting update meetings. All these we have inside the Adam tool, a lot of meeting agendas, templates that you can select from and help you, like, to know what we're going to discuss. You have the agenda, you have the section for the notes, you have a section for actions, you can add polls, you can select from different templates, and you can also create your own one. So you just go inside, create your template, save it for all your upcoming meetings. The built-in video conferencing tool, this is also how it looks like. To have on the left the video call with your attendees, and on the right, directly on the same place, the meeting notes taken, polls. You can see even reactions from your team, the attachments of the meeting, everything on one place. And this is how you can connect and communicate more with your team. There is inside the meeting chat, on the other side the meeting content, and all attendees participating equally together on the meeting. You can also add guests from outside the organization, where they have the ability to see the meeting room and interact, see the decisions taken, everything. And guests have only access to the meeting rooms they are invited to. And then after the meeting, you can track your actions, because there is a separate actions page in adam.ai where all actions of the meeting are added. You can add and collaborate to each action item, like what are the status of this action, who is assigned. You can assign more than one person, what's the due date, what's the priority of this action item, everything on the actions page. So you can see your own actions and also other attendees, meeting attendees' actions. So you see the progress and all be on the same page. And there's also a separate spaces page where each of your meetings can be assigned and linked to a specific project or team. For example, the marketing team has his own space, his own project, and all the meetings related to the marketing will be under this project. And it has its own dashboard where you see how many meetings were done, how many actions were accomplished, how many decisions were taken. So there is its own statistics and dashboard for this project. And the most important part that everyone is using now, the AI assistant. So Adam can transcribe, summarize your meetings after generating the recording. There's searchable highlights. Adam can help you before, during, and after. Adam, the AI assistant, in suggesting meeting agenda, transcribing your meeting notes, and provide you highlights on what were most discussed during the meeting. And of course, nobody can live without integrations. Adam can still integrate with other video conferencing tools, project management, collaboration. So you have the whole meeting experience and whatever you need all in one place. And finally, I'd love to I loved adding all these phases before, during, and after in actionable checklist for you to just download. You can even print it in your office. Before any meeting, you look at this checklist and make sure you are going through the 3 phases, and every phase has its actionable checklist. Like before, you you need to manage the meeting agenda, attendees, invite the right attendees, add agenda time. Don't forget to add all the attachments and documents related to this meeting. And then during the meeting, you have your checklist, like take the meeting notes, assign actions, don't forget to add polls, add participants' ideas, and then after the meeting you have like share minutes of meeting to everyone after the meeting, like 20 minutes, follow up on action items. All I added them on this checklist, so it's easier for you to never forget any of these steps. I'd love to share this with you. If you just attended this webinar and sign up, I'm going automatically to share with you the checklist.